What's going on? Bitch, yeah. Boy, Cam ATL, and welcome back to another video with your boy. Drop a like down below because I already know you're gonna love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment anything in the comment section to enter your name into the $50 giveaway I do every single week on this channel. It is Friday, and last night was an absolute banger for all Props Made Easy members. Every single sports book, every single top pick was popping last night. It was an amazing, amazing night, and it's always good when everything seems to hit. You know, when everything seems to go your way. Over in my premium Discord, I posted 5 of my favorite premium bets last night, and every single one cashed for an amazing, amazing night. So it's one of those things where it's like I've told y'all. Remember, I mentioned in my last video. Look, I've had a couple down days. I've had a couple down days playing the sharpest bets, right? I had a couple down days, and then last night I got it all right back. You feel what I'm saying? In one single day. That's what it's all about. You stay disciplined, you stay on it, you don't change things. You don't try to force things because maybe you lost the night before. You keep the same strategy and you stick with it. And playing plus EV is the only way to make profit long term. There's literally no other option out there. Playing plus EV, playing that higher implied probability plays are going to be the only way that you have success. Plain and simple. At the end of this video, I'm going to go over to the home run prediction tool at Props Made Easy, and I'm going to predict a home run parlay for everybody. And once it hits, I'm not going to say if, once it hits, I'll be giving $50 away to somebody who comments anything down in the comment section. So make sure you comment anything in the comment section to get your name entered into that. And we're going to hit another home run parlay using the amazing home run prediction tool at Props Made Easy as well. As you guys know, the what I do here, right? I'm using propsmadeeasy.com, the best player props sports betting tool in general throughout the entire industry, and it's only $20 a month. If you haven't tried it yet, that's $20 a month is 3 times less than the next best thing having plus EV. It is an amazing tool. It's super affordable. Anybody who bets should have a Props Made Easy account. Even if you have a couple other tools you use, you got to have Props Made Easy as a part of that arsenal. Or just get rid of those, save money, and get Props Made Easy alone and save a ton of money monthly by utilizing the Props Made Easy tools. Again, this was made for the people by the people. Everything you see at Props Made Easy are things people were always interested in having. We had the sportsbook data stuff, and then people were like, oh, it would be really cool if like we had player projections. And I was like, okay. I talked to the team. We created AI simulation projection data. We created an AI simulation technology so that we could create simulation projections as well. That's here. People were like, oh, we want the last 5, last 10 head to head. We want to be able to see matchup data. Okay, got you there too. All you got to do is click on a card and boom, you see their matchup data on the back of the card. Last 5, last 10, 15, 20 season head to head. And we continue to grow. We continue to advance. There's still advancements. We talk every single day. The team at Props Made Easy talks every day about making things better for the regular bettor, making things easier for people, and just adding value and keeping the price at $20 a month. That is what we do, man. So if you want to be a part of something that's really like here for the people to make you a better bettor, we're here for those 9 to 5 people who don't have time, those people who can just log on to Props Made Easy without spending a ton of their bankroll on the tool itself and just have success on a consistent basis. As long as you stick with it and understand there's going to be downs. There's no way to avoid that with anything you do, that you will never not lose. But if you stick with it and play the top plays off Props Made Easy, you will have more success than you don't. All right, let's get into the picks for today, man. Happy Friday, everybody. God bless y'all. Hopefully, y'all are have some cool stuff planned for the weekend. Let's go ahead and get straight into the plays for today. I'm going to go ahead and just get straight to it, right? Let's do MLB, WNBA. We can look at a few PGA if y'all. Let's just do WNBA, MLB, and let's start it off with the DFS books first, and then we will move on from there. All right, so let's do Underdog, Betr, DraftKings, Pick Six, and Dabble. Okay, so when you sort by, I have 5 DFS books selected. We're starting with DFS, and then we'll open it up to the rest of the books. We've got Prizepicks, Underdog, Betr, DraftKings, Pick 6, and Dabble selected, and automatically you will see that among MLB and WNBA, they're already in order from the best expected value spots on the DFS books. Now, we have been talking as a team, and we may switch back from showing EV for the DFS books to a fair odds chance to hit percent. Y'all let me know down in the comments section if you prefer to see a chance to hit percentage when it comes to the DFS books, or you prefer to see the EV percent. Either way, that's cool. We were thinking about changing it back to the percentage just because, you know, the EV can change based off of how many legs you're putting and stuff into your different things. For example, like the EV percent that we show is mainly for the six picks flex payout. So it's the payout structure. So it's the minus 119 on either side for prize picks, minus 121 on either side, or something like that for underdog. Um, so things are a little different. But yeah, y'all let me know. We're thinking about making it the chance to hit, but again, the fair odds chance to hit minus the VIG and showing you guys the percentage that a play will hit. So let us know if you would like to see that over the EV percent, or if you want to try to keep the EV percent. It's up to y'all at the end of the day. A lot of people have reached out though and were like, I really missed the chance to hit percent when it comes to the DFS books, and that's cool. For the regular books, we're going to keep the EV no matter what, because the EV makes more sense because you have an actual odds that change and you can take advantage of that or whatever. On the DFS books, you know, depending on how many legs you're doing, the EV is going to be different. So it can be a little more accurate if we put chance to hit there for you to understand what a play's percent to hit is. But anyway, let's get straight into it. We've got Rafaela under 1.5 bases on Underdog at a 6.98 EV. 45 books have this at a minus 135 consensus, but you're getting it at the even payout on either side on Underdog. So great spot on the under 1.5 bases for Rafaela. Jose Barrios over 16.5 outs is a 6.67 EV due to minus 134 consensus among 23 books. Again, that sample drops under the 30 that we normally like to see, but nonetheless, I mean, sometimes you got to do that for the DFS books. Now, if you want to see the absolute best options when it comes to like making sure that every play has 30 or more consensus books, that's another thing that we added at Props Made Easy that helps people so much. Is this amount of consensus books allows somebody to immediately know how solid a pick is. Like, they know that, okay, there's a big sample behind this pick. You feel what I'm saying? Instead of just it being 2 books creating it. There's a difference in the accuracy between a play that's got 2 books in the consensus odds as compared to and 30 plus. You feel what I'm saying? So the more consistent, the more solid strategy is going to be, the more books that you can see. O'Neal Cruz under 0.5 runs, 6.01 EV, minus 132 consensus among 33 books. So again, you're getting good value on Underdog with the even payout on either side. Gavin Williams over 4.5 strikeouts at a 5.95 EV, minus 135 among 43 books for Gavin Williams. Bo Bichette under 1.5 bases at a 5.69 on Underdog. 44 books have this at minus 131. But you, again, on DFS books, you get it at the even payout on either side. Courtney Williams under 5.5 rebounds, 5.62 EV, minus 131 among 34 books. Again, the reason every play we're seeing here has 30 or more books, 5% or higher EV, is because we have the high EV heat filter selected. And this is one of my favorite things about Props Made Easy, is being able to select these filters and literally see just a certain dynamic, like a certain group of plays instead of having a whole bunch of smoke and mirrors around it. I like to just see the plays that I'm interested in putting my money on, because I don't know about y'all, I don't like to just put my money on 50-50 type shit. Like, I need as much data as possible on every single pick I'm putting my money behind. It needs to be incredibly legit. You feel what I'm saying? Or I'm just not betting it. That's why I totally skip those plays. That's why I like to stay 30 or more books built into the consensus, because I know there's a ton of data backed into that, because there's 30 or more books and their data and how they find their lines and all that information they utilize, and I'm taking advantage of all that instead of just a couple. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, plenty of DFS options. Josh Lowe on Betr picks under 0.5 runs at minus 136 across 33 books. So a lot of different options that we got available to us, man. Let's select all and let's take a look at what we got here. Let's start off with Sharp and Safe. Again, the Sharp and Safe filter at Props Made Easy is your cheat code as a regular bettor. You watching this right now that works a 9-to-5 job, works, you know, a lot, you know, want to spend time with your family or your girl or whatever. You don't have time to just sit there, play some bets all the time. This is for y'all. This is for the people who are regular people who want to bet, want to have success, and, you know, don't want to get their ass whooped. Want to have as much consistency as they can while still playing sharp so they can make profit long term. And so they're going to show you plays that are minus 120 or higher only, that are on the book that's selected. It'll only show you plays minus 120 or higher, and then compared to the consensus odds across 30 or more books, it's got to be 30 or more books as well, using Sharp and Safe, and it's got to be over the 5% EV. So we know that not only Carlos Narvaez is high implied probability to go over 0.5 hits at minus 140 already on Novig, right? Novig already expects this to happen. It's an 11.68 EV due to comparisons to a minus 186 consensus across 30 books. 30 books when averaged together have this around minus 186, but yet you're getting it at minus 140. That's what it's about. Buying these lines at better value is what making profit is long term. That's what it's about. That's all it takes. It's really not hard to make money anymore in this industry. It's not hard. The biggest thing is putting your pride aside and understanding that, okay, I need to play this expected value more than I need to let my gut feel like, oh, this is good or not. You know, just because you see people all the time on X being like, oh, I like this play. This guy's got 8 strikeouts over his last 2 games, and he's facing this team, and they're 20th ranked against like all that data is fucking pointless. Who cares about all that data if you're not grabbing the play at the best value? None of it matters. None of it matters. The value you're getting a pick, it matters. And all that data that these sportsbooks utilize to form their consensus odds that we show here is way more data than you're thinking about. They already know about the ranking of the team versus lefties. They already know he's got 8 strikeouts each of the last 2 games. They already know these things. There's nothing that you could possibly know that they don't know that they already have implemented in their odds. Trust me, just sit back, make life easy on yourself, and just follow props made easy. Take the top picks. It's that easy. Carlos can be taken on Profit X as well. They're both minus 140. Freddie Peralta under 4.5 hits allowed is minus 121 on Novig, 9.8 EV, due to minus 150 across 35 books. So great spot. Rafaela over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs is already favored on Profit X at minus 122. 9.01 EV, minus 149 across 31 books. By the way, we've already started talking about college football props. This is going to be a huge college football season for Props Made Easy, man. We've done nothing but elevate the data and get even better and sharper as time has gone on. And so college football is going to be an absolute domination. So make sure you join up before that starts. We may even have some preseason props. Not sure how many books will have preseason props and stuff, but preseason NFL starts here in like a week. Something like that. I think we got the first game on the 31st or something like that. So this shit is creeping up. Make sure you're locked in with Props Made Easy. Utilize Props Made Easy. Get to know Props Made Easy. Learn the best way to use it and all that before this big time starts. That way, once college football and NFL comes up, you've already talked to the team. You understand, like, you've already talked to the team at Props Made Easy and understand, like, the best ways to go about your picks. And you're ready to go. You feel what I'm saying? By the way, my premium Discord, y'all need to lock into that as well. The link's down in the description. Ryan Gusto, under 4.5 strikeouts, minus 120 on Novig, 8.9 EV, minus 146 across 46 books for Ryan Gusto. Giancarlo Stanton, under 1.5 bases at minus 125 on Novig. What do y'all notice here? Novig and Profit X absolutely dominate the industry when it comes to value available. They absolutely dominate. It's not close. 40 states can use Novig and Profit X. The best strategy you can utilize. All right, let me tell you, there's 3 things you can do to have the absolute most success in sports betting right now. And it's to have a Novig account, a Profit X account, all right, a Novig and Profit X account, join Props Made Easy and have the player props available at your fingertips, and then join our premium Discord so you even got your boy picked straight from your boy. Those are the best investments you can make in this industry because it's, you know, you have super sharp plays straight from me. You have the Props Made Easy tools where you've got all types of plays at your fingertips. So whether if you want to post more than what I'm handing out every day, or you want to post, like, let's say you want to make 10 bets a day and I post 5 core plays that I love, then you'll have 5 other plays you can easily find utilizing the Props Made Easy tool. It's just, I mean, the Props Made Easy tool is like nearly 50 cents a day. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. You definitely need it if you want success, long-term success in the sports betting world. But that's it, man. Let's go to Game Center and let's move on from this. All right. Over at the Game Center, by the way, the first inning total runs tool that we have, it's not a tool, but on the Game Center, when you first go to the Game Center, it just shows you first inning runs for Prizepicks to start, and then you got to select other books to see other props. But, I mean, this thing has been dominating. It hit yesterday. The top pick just continues to hit. The Angels in Seattle under 0.5 first inning total runs is minus 129 among 78 books. Good spot. Good positive EV spot there. And then the New York Yankees and Philly over 0.5 first inning total runs is minus 127 across 79 books. Again, you're getting the even payout on Prizepicks on either side, so great spot there. Positive EV on both of those. All right. Let's select all books. Let's select WNBA. And let's go sharp and safe real quick. We've got the Houston Astros at the top of the list. Now, again, I have Sharp and Safe selected. I have all books selected so I can know where to find the absolute best value. You don't have to select all books. Select what books you have available to place bets on. That way you know that every big bet you see after that, you know you can actually place that bet. If you don't have Circa, there's no reason to have Circa selected. You feel what I'm saying? But the Houston Astros under 4.5 team total is favored on Circa at -120, where it's -136 across 76 books. 5.8 EV. Great spot on the Astros. Under 4.5 team total. These are also solid options. All of these are great. I definitely like the Rangers as well. First half money line on Circa at -150. This is highly expected to happen, but yet still positive EV over the 5% EV due to 77 books having it at -170, and you're getting it at -150. Again, it's all about taking advantage of that value, man. High EV Heat, we got a long shot at the top. Seattle Mariners first inning money line three-way at +310. These type of plays are almost like home run parlays. You put a quarter of your bankroll on plays like this, all right, if you want to take a shot at that. I prefer to play plays around here. You feel what I'm saying? Boston Red Sox, under 4.5 team total at -105 on Circa, where it's -123 across 80 books. Great spot at a 7.87 EV. The Yankees and Philly, under 9.5 total runs is -103 on Novig, where it's -120 across 64 books. So some amazing options on the board, baby. Let's get into this home run parlay of the day, baby. I know that's what y'all love, ending the videos with the home run parlays. Let's get straight into it, man. We have hit like 6 of our home run calls out of the last 10. It is pretty crazy. We didn't get any home runs from our guys last night, but what was his name? Kurtz and Riley both had solid games still. They were putting the bat on the ball. They just didn't get home runs, unfortunately. But today, the home run calls of the day, utilizing the home run prediction tool at Props Made Easy. I have FanDuel selected, and I'm going to give y'all my home run parlay of the day that I love the most. At the top of the list, you have O'Neal Cruz. He's got the highest home run score today based off home run predictive stats. We don't just take what you see here, but we just utilize these for aesthetics for you to be able to see what some things are ranking, some of the more obvious ones that y'all are aware of. Again, we take the batter's home run predictive stats, and then we can also compare it with the pitcher's allowed home run predictive stats to be able to give you a solid home run score and know if a player's in a nuke zone or not when it comes to home run predictability. O'Neal Cruz is a great spot. Why? Because he's a nuke zone. That's number one. He's a nuke zone level play, so we already know the data backs him hitting a home run today. His home run predictive stats are high. And then he has a positive Vegas edge of 5.89 at +340 odds. That means we're getting better odds on FanDuel than it is other places. So you're getting a better value as well. You're still playing the value game, even when you're doing a home run parlay. Always play that value game. Next up, we have Nick Kurtz, who did not homer for us. That means he may be due today against Ryan Gusto or Ryan McMahon. It's really between these two. I'm going to slightly edge Ryan McMahon over Nick Kurtz solely on this reason. The home run score is incredibly close between these two. Both of them have home run predictive stats that are in the favor of both of them. Ryan McMahon has the edge. Why? You're getting the higher Vegas edge between the two. You got a 5 positive Vegas edge for Kurtz. You have an 8 Vegas edge for Ryan McMahon. At +360 odds on FanDuel, you're getting better odds on FanDuel than it is other places. So, positive Vegas edge, great spot there. So, O'Neal Cruz to homer tonight, Ryan McMahon to homer tonight. That is our home run parlay for the night. If that hits, matter of fact, once that hits, I'll be giving $50 away to somebody who comments in the comment section. Thank y'all for joining me as always, man. Happy Friday. God bless y'all. Let's have an amazing weekend and Friday, obviously, first, and then an amazing weekend. Appreciate y'all as always, man. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.